save pop culture.
Yeah, you'll like the show first.
I'm gonna save pop culture at the end of the show. I do want to go into this segment of Black history. Is somebody trying to call you? Because now it seemed like you're clear, because you were good up until 5 minutes ago, Judge. But all right. So let's start off.
Somebody's trying to call.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the Wi-Fi thingy. All right. So
sorry for interrupting, but I thought you had finished.
No, I
got
just
a delay going.
Yes, it's a slight delay, and I can't blame it on the headphones because you don't have it on. I wonder if the headphones is better if we're on Zoom. But and
right. By the way, you're breaking up here too, and you're pixelating on my end.
Yeah, you're pixelated a little bit on mine. I don't know. So I don't know. We'll just go with it. We're already in the deep end of the show. But all right. Black History Month. Let's start with Angela Davis. Was it Professor Henry Clark or Dr. Henry Clark? Not the famous Henry Henrik. This one that's still alive out of Harvard. He does that Your Roots or something show. And so he did Angela Davis Roots. And it was interesting to know she found out that, honey, our ancestors did not come at the bottom of the ship. Our ancestors came on a Mayflower. So let me play this clip.
Any idea what you're looking at? That is a list of the passengers on the Mayflower.
No, I can't believe this. No, my ancestors did not come here on the Mayflower.
Your ancestors came on the Mayflower.
No.
You are descended
no.
from one of the 101 people who sailed on the Mayflower.
Oof. That's a little bit too much to deal with right now.
Did you ever, in your wildest dreams, think that you may have descended from people who laid
never
the foundation
never
for this country?
never.
Yeah, finding your roots. So I'm Black and I'm proud. Afro, Angela Davis, Black Panther, communist. Honey, she's white.
She wasn't a Black Panther. She wasn't a Black Panther. I know her personally. In fact, I wound up taking a class from her on her recommendation. No, she's not white.
It says here, the former Black Panther learned she descended from...
She's blacker than all. Let's put it this way. That has nothing to do with it. She's blacker than a whole lot of woke folk that want to run around talking about how black they are that haven't done a damn thing for the cause.
Well,
except be silly. Not all of them, but too many of them.
It says that, well, I was just about to...
She did something. She went to jail and taken a stand on something.
Well, it says...
And by the way, if you want to see what really happened...
Stop cutting me off. Let me read. The former Black Panther learned she descended from William...
I was talking. Anyway, go ahead.
She descended from William Brewster, one of the 101 people who came to the colonies in 1620 aboard the Mayflower. Henry Louis Gates, I'm sorry, it's not Henry Clark, but Henry Louis Gates Jr., the show's host and director of the Hutchins Center of African and African-American Research at Harvard University, shared the clip on Twitter. Our researchers discovered Angela Davis' ancestors traveled to the U.S. on a Mayflower. And, we just saw her reaction. So, yeah, her lineage stems from Europe. To think that one roots can go back 400 years when tens of thousands of people between slave ships and the Mayflower is astonishing. I can trace all my ancestors to...
Well, that's like a Barack Obama too.
Mm-hmm.
That's like him. The Bush, Obama, and Cheney were all related. They're cousins. They have a common ancestor, Sam Hinckley, who was late of Cape Cod, an indentured servant who tried to escape Catholic France. So, yeah, it happens. Now, Angela was a professor at UCLA. If you want to see what happened to her, read about it. Read Glass House Tapes. There's a 1 and 2 if you can get a copy, but you might find that the 60-cent paperback is selling for $1,200–$1,400 on Amazon or eBay. It's written by a person whose name is Lewis Tackwood. I knew Lewis Tackwood too. Scared the hell out of me when I found out he was identified in the murder trial as Lieutenant Tackwood, LAPD, commander of their undercover operations through SIS, Special Investigative Services Unit. He details how and why he set Angela Davis up to get caught up in that Soledad brothers incident with the alleged escape from the courthouse. Now, it's interesting reading. She was an interesting person, very interesting. It seems she joined the party after she left UCLA. Now, that's interesting.
She joined the Black Panther Party.
She and Elaine Brown did know each other. After she left UCLA, that was a late bloom. But we were all close then. We all hung around each other. And the Panther members at the time, that was John Hudgens, Bunchy Carter. Hudgens was Minister of Information. Bunchy Carter was chairman. You had Nathaniel Clark. He was a student and a soldier. You had Geronimo Pratt, a.k.a. G. He was sergeant at arms and Minister of Security. You had Elaine Brown, who wound up becoming chairwoman toward the end of the party's activities in Southern California. And you had several other people that are involved in that. She wrote a very interesting book about what was going on at UCLA. She mentions everybody. So it was interesting.
Well, I mean, a lot of us.
Very interesting. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the basketball player.
Yeah,
was in on all of this too.
All right, stop. Because Drew, do you know your lineage?
Yeah, I do. I know one side. The other side is a little hazy because, my dad was born in the 1930s and his dad was like, I believe he was a second generation after slavery. So there wasn't a lot recorded about him. But my mom's side, I pretty much do.
Which is what?
So a lot of.
Are you ADOS?
No. So what ended up happening was it all goes back.
ADOS mean? American Descendants of Slavery. Your family don't come from slave, and your family were never enslaved here.
Not exactly, because my grandfather came from Ireland. He was a Caucasian guy from Ireland, and he married.
He enslaved any Black people and gave them his last name.
No, apparently he came to Tennessee to start the cotton gin. He was the guy responsible for starting the cotton gin out in Tennessee. He was the white
guy that stole the patent cotton gin from the Black slave man.
Well, he brought it from Ireland to Tennessee, was the story that I got. He brought it from Ireland to Tennessee.
This is on your maternal or paternal side?
Mother's side.
Okay, maternal side. So
yeah.
So on your mom's side, your maternal side stems from Ireland. What about dad?
All I know about dad that was recorded was that I had a grandfather that was a Native American guy that populated half the planet and has all these illegitimate kids that showed up. And he
How
was
far back?
This was in the 1800s.
Okay, so you don't know if anyone descended out of slavery in your family.
Not exactly. I do know that someone in my dad's family did. They did.
Okay,
they definitely did, but it's just kind of hazy.
But you're ADOS. You're ADOS.
I guess I would be, on that side. I don't know, the other side.
You're eligible for reparations.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay, Drew. Drew, it's okay. It's okay.
No.
Speaking of reparations,
Don't judge him, Joe Brown.